Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live broadcast. Today is 20th September 2020, and I'm here today with a very important topic to teach my viewers and to let my viewers understand what is happening in the universe, what is happening around the world. So, you are welcome to this broadcast, and if this is the first time you'll be watching my broadcast, please subscribe so that whenever I upload new video, you will get a notice. So my topic today says, do you want to be a slave? If no, then promise me you will not get the microchips. Do you want to be a slave? Well, I believe most people, in fact, everybody, nobody wants to be a slave because God in heaven created us. He created humans with his image. He gave us hand for us to walk, our mouth to talk, our leg to move from one place to another. So nobody wants to be a slave. So things is happening in the whole world. The world is changing. Every daily basis, the world is changing. I don't want to be a slave. The same thing to my unborn children, my families, the same thing with peoples around me. Nobody want to be a slave. Nobody want to be a slave. So my question to you out there watching this broadcast is, do you want to be a slave? Then if no, don't get the microchips. I I have not much to explain on this issue, but there is an article which I need to present to the public, to my viewers. There is an article written by the great community, the leader of the great community, which is Kringle Society, but not a secret society. Let me share my screen. Let me go to the article so that we can read. I understand what is happening. When you log into your Kringle Cash, for those of you that has paid your Kringle Cash back office, that is the Kringle Society members, when you log into your Kringle Cash back office, you now go to education. When you go to education, you now go to new private block. Then this is a new article written by the great admin, which he wrote this article for us to spread the news all over the world, for us to stop the agendas of this evil elite, the agendas, the plan of this evil elite. That is the reason why this great man, Chris Kringle, wrote this article. So in this article, there is a video and there is so many points which everybody that's reading this article needs to understand. So now let me read. Do you want to do you want to slave your life? Do you want to slave your life? Do you want to get rich? These two birds are within reach with one approach. The stone. In this article, I will show you that the best approach to take right now in building up your TBC income is the problem solution approach. Today, humanity is facing its darkest hour in record history. We are experiencing an extension level event, yet most people are too ignorant to recognize the current danger. Most people are ignorant. Why are they ignorant? Because they don't make research. They don't know what is happening. That is why they are ignorant. And when you talk to them about the danger, all what they can say is it's not real. It will not happen. Okay, let's go on. October 10, 2020 is doomsday, but let's not get hooked up on date because that invites a debate. Based on the research I have been doing, scandemic 2 begin on this date. That means the second evil agenda of the elite begin on October 10. Now, let's watch this video. Let's watch this video and understand something. This is Bill Gates. This is Bill Gates in this video. So, the mind behind him is interviewing him, asking him some questions about COVID-19 and some other things. I think, let me play the video. Let's see. Let me let, let me let me forward the video.
Organizations total are trying to find this vaccine. Do you know?
Well, there's almost too many in a way. There's over 100
Let me
different
forward the
vaccine
video.
efforts. There's over 100 different therapeutic efforts. And, outside of the private sector, this ability to rank them in terms of their likeliness for safety and efficacy is important. But, saving a month in terms of that's being...
Well, Bill, since you tried to warn us about
Listen very careful.
and we didn't listen. What's the next thing you're warning us about that's going to happen 5 years from now that we're not listening to at the present?
Well, I didn't want to be right. What I wanted to do is...
I understand. I'm not saying you won. Everybody loses. Nobody wins with this. And I'm not saying that you're. This is not an end zone dance. I'm just saying, what else are we not listening to that we need to take action on now?
Well, the idea of a bioterrorist attack is kind of the nightmare scenario because they're a pathogen with a high death rate would be picked. Now, the good news is, I'm not trying to depress you, it's tough enough right now, that most of the work we're going to do to be ready for pandemic 2,
Do you hear
I
it?
call this pandemic 1.
Do you hear it?
Most of the work we'll do to be ready for that are also the
Listen again, listen.
a pathogen with a high death rate would be picked. Now, the good news is, I'm not trying to depress you, it's tough enough right now, that most of the work we're going to do to be ready for pandemic 2, I call
Ready for what? Pandemic 2. Pandemic what? Pandemic 2. Pandemic 2. Bill Gates said we should be ready for pandemic 2. So, ask yourself, pandemic 2, what is this really going to be, this pandemic 2? Because, yes, this article tell us that Bill Gates predicted the pandemic one, which COVID-19. He predicted it, and now he is also predicting the second pandemic, which is pandemic 2. All are scamdemic. None of them is pandemic. Okay, let's go ahead and read the article. Bill Gates of the Committee of 300 is the front man for this scam. And in the report above at the 3 mark, he started talking about pandemic 2. Funny how he predicted pandemic 1 at his event 20 in October 2019. Coronavirus and all. In other interview he has done when he's talking about pandemic 1, he has said that he was disappointed that more people didn't take it serious, and that is in pandemic 2. He expects everyone full attention. Do you see it? Do you see it? So what do you think? What do you think that this pandemic 2 is all about? What do you think? Say no to more Kill Bill. You got my attention. I have been researching like a mad dog. This is the TBC admin for months to figure out the plan and why Kill Bill, that is Bill Gates, will say he expect it will get everyone full attention. Listen, the amazing thing about my research is that it leads me to the fact about virus, and that is the whole so-called science around it is complete bullshit. I no longer fear bioweapon because they don't exist. The whole idea of human passing technologies from one to another is not backed up with any real scientific proof. It is all theory, and they can't prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. So the whole idea of one person catching a virus and passing it onto multiple other people, and that turn into a epidemic, and if it is a deadly virus, it quickly turn into pandemic. It is all science function, not based of provable facts at all, but I the degrees. By all means, do your own research and come to your own conclusion. My own research has led me to know why Kill Bill has said that pandemic 2 will get everyone full attention. Mass quantity of people are going to die. Mark it. Mark it. Mass quantity of people are going to die during pandemic 2. Hardly anyone died during pandemic 1, and that is why they have fake everything, fake news, fake expert, fake test, fake death certificate. If you die right now with anything like a heart attack, most likely your death certificate will say cause of death COVID-19. If viruses are real, why do they need to fake everything? They shut down the whole world in 2020 over a scary story. They are destroying food all over the world. Why? Because they plan to poison the food. That is why many people will get sick and die. That is in pandemic 2. This is their evil depopulation plan for humanity. Right now, most of your friends and family are fine, right? They are not sick, right? When they start poisoning the food, when they start poisoning the world food, it will get very personal, very fast. What happen when you get sick? What happen when your spouse die? What happen when your children die or anyone else you care about die? Unless we stand up now. This is the point. Unless we stand up now to stop this before it happen. Pandemic 2 will certainly have your full attention. Be not deceived. It wouldn't be a virus that is killing all the people you care about. It will be the poison they unleash in the food, water and air. That is how they will kick off pandemic 2. October 10, 2020 is doomsday, and like 1 out of 10 million or 1 out of 100 million that will spend the time researching all of this. If I include all of that research here, this article will be too long to read. So let's just get to the point. Why are they doing this? Because they want to microchip you. That is why. That is why. Go there and read by yourself. I'm not talking about just enslaving you with a device that track and trace your every move. This device will change you at the DNA level. You will no longer be a human. You are experiencing an extinction level event. They plan on hijacking 7.5 billion mind, bodies and soul. Once they inject you, it's irreversible. One shot, you are gone. The COVID-19 vaccine is the microchip, self-replicating nano microchips. You can't see them. The size is like 1,000 times smaller than a human hair. Promise me that you wouldn't take the microchips. Then this is the one message that will save humanity. The one message that will save humanity. Then what is that message? Promise me that you will not get the microchips. Promise me that you will not get the microchips. Spread the message now. Spread the message everywhere. If you want to save your life, you better do the following. Send the message, promise me that you will not get the microchips to everyone as fast as you can. Text it to everyone contact on your phone. Message it to every friend you have on Facebook. Get the message out of all your contact on any social media platform. Post, don't work, don't be lazy. Take the time to spread this message out of there one by one. Regret is terrible thing to live with. So maximize your effort here so that we have no regret. The fastest way to get them up to spend up this scandemic is notlover.org. So when they say they promise, when they say they promise, sign them up into notlover and get them into one of the live Zoom meeting. They are going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Mbe and other TBC leaders have taken over notlover, and they are the one doing those 24/7 hour Zoom meeting there. This Zoom meeting will inspire them to duplicate the effort in spreading the message. Promise me that you will not get the microchips. They in turn will bring other into this 24-hour Zoom meeting too. If you don't bring them into this 24-hour meeting, you will be missing out on critical step of the mass duplication process. We only have 3 weeks until doomsday. A massive exploratory growth is needed to save our life. Send the message to 1,000 people. It will only take a day or two of massive effort. 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000 equals to what? 1 billion people. Is your life worth the massive short time effort over a couple of days? How about the life of your children? Posting doesn't work. Yeah, thousands might see the post, but they wouldn't be too slow to react to them. One-on-one work. Most will not respond to that message, but that is okay. Those that do, bring them into 24-hour Zoom meeting. The other will get the message from other people as this message expand exponentially. Once to once or 3 people send you the same message, you will begin to sense a movement happening. That is how it works. Yes, they are watching us. If their plan to poison humanity in masses and blame it on COVID-19 pandemic too is boasting all over the internet and telephone worldwide, they wouldn't do it. Surely their doom will be granted. If they try to do this after they and their plan have been exposed, there is no way they can force 7.5 billion people to get the microchips, and they know it. And that is why they set up this elaborate plan to deceive humanity into getting the microchip, so that kill so that kills one bird. You see, this is all what we need to do. The article is much. You need to come and read on yourself. Okay, let's read this one. Solution: separate the ensuring power of money from the hand of false government. If all of humanity cry foul over this pandemic, the police and military will side in with the people. Do you think the police and military will knowing turn over their mind, body and soul over to the microchips? That is no. Only through ignorance will the police and military go along with this plan. Right now, the police and military are pretty ignorant, but when humanity wake up, the police and military wake up too. It is our duty to wake up humanity as TBChan. TBC is currency of the people, by the people, and for the people. TBC is the ultimate solution to prevent this from happening again. It makes more sense to join TBC viewing it from the problem solution point of view than any of the point of view. The problem is we don't want to get microchips. The solution is to support TBC. Then we will never get forced to take the microchips. Getting crazy rich is a nice part of the solution as well. Not so. That is it. That is it. That is it. You see, this is the point. This is the key factors. We need to spread this news, this information. Send this information to every of your contacts, every of your friends. Yes, information is power. Promise me you wouldn't get the microchips. Do you know the consequences of implementing, as in putting the microchips in your hand? Your movement will be tracked. You don't have freedom of speech. Wherever you are, you will be monitored. They will see everything you are doing. They are the one that will control you. They will turn you into a robot. You are no longer a human being. Think about your children. Think about your generation to come. Think about it. When we allow them, they can do whatever they like. They can kick us like a ball, like a football. But this is the time we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to talk. We need to spread this information. We don't need these microchips. Whenever they will bring any kind of plan, we don't need it. Yes, I said before that God created us with his own image. Freedom of speech. We have our hand for work to work. We have our leg to move from a place to place. Now they are bringing this monitoring system. They are bringing this policy, trying to capture you in a place, try to chain you and make you a slave to them. So TBChan, we need to come together. We need to fight for this. We're not fighting with ammunition. We're not fighting with weapons. But our voice matters a lot. Our voice matters a lot. Promise me you are not going to get the chips. The chips is dangerous. Putting these microchips in your hand, believing me that if we don't come out there to talk, when your government in your country will implement the policy to microchip every citizen, do you know that you don't have power to say so? But this is the time that we are going to fight against that power from the source. Because when we fight the power from the source, yes, the power can, as in the whole thing will collapse. They will know that their plan has been exposed. They will know that their agenda has been exposed. So spread this message all over social media. Make this message viral. Make it rampant everywhere in the world. Whether you in French, whether in English, in any language, spread this message. We are saying no to the evil plan of the elite. We are saying no to the to slavery humanity. We are saying no to COVID-19, which COVID-19 is a pure scam. Bill Gates is the founder. He is the front man of this scam. Yes, he is the front man of this scam. Yes, social distance. Now they are trying to, as in, they are not trying to make us to stay away from one another. We should separate. They are trying to separate us. When I go to the church, I discover after the COVID-19, after I realized down the COVID-19, I went to the church. I discovered that the chair have been shifted a little bit gap from each other. I was so much disappointed. I was thinking in my mind, is it because of COVID-19? What is the function? What are the function of these Christian leaders? That's what I'm saying. Like in Nigeria here, we have 10 leaders. We have the Islamic leaders. Let them come out there and say and back up the people, because this agenda that they are trying to force and implement into policy, it is very bad for humanity. Do you think that the police and the military, the army, the police, the mopo, do you think they would like to have a chief that will track every of their movement? Do you think they will like it? So when we as people, we come together with a loud voice, them too, they will back us. They will understand that this plan is very bad. They will understand that implementing these chips in the human body is very bad. So let's come together. Let's come together. God is on our side. God is on our side. The great man, which is the TBC admin, have seen the future. Right from so many years ago, he has seen the future. He has seen this is the agendas of the elite. He has been talking about microchipping humanity for over a couple of years that I joined TBC community. And look at it is happening right now. In my doorstep, in every social media, microchipping, trying to chip because of COVID-19. They will lie to you. They will say that this microchip is the only solution to solve the COVID-19, the useless pandemic, scandemic. They will say this is the only solution, and people will ignorantly accept it. No, we are saying no for it. We don't want the mark of the beast, because this is the mark of the beast. We don't want it. We rather die than taking this mark of the beast. Because when we take this mark of the beast, we are finished. One shot, you are finished. One shot, you are end. So don't accept these microchips. Pass this information. Let's fight it. Let's fight it. Our voice matters a lot. TBC community is a God-ordained community. Clinical society is God-ordained society. It's not a secret society. We are here to expose the evil agenda of the elite. Nobody can stop this movement. We are moving together. Nobody can stop it. Either you like it or not, we are saying no to the microchips. Yes. We are saying no to microchips. In Nigeria here, I'll be trying to pass the information. I'll be sending it on my Facebook, in my WhatsApp, in my contact. Do the same thing with me. India, in America there, in Ghana, in South Africa, in England, in Germany, everybody should do the same. Let's fight these people. They are just 300 versus 7.5 billion people. They are just 300 planning. Are they the one to tell you what to do with your life? Are they the one to who are they monitoring our movement? Are they God? Are they our creator? It's only God that has the right to monitor our movement, to monitor wherever we are. It's only God, because He's the creator of the universe. He's the one that creates heaven and earth. He's the one that owns our life. So, exception of God, no man on earth have the right to monitor our movement, to track our movement, to tell us how we are going to live our life. Yes. No man on earth Yes, because they know, they understand. They have found out that human being, we are now waking up. We know that they are controlling, because the way they printed money out of thin air, distribute money, gain more power. They believe and they understand that we are waking up. We are now creating a private means of exchange, a way to transact from peer to pay without even government. Now, through that, they have understand that if they allow these people, they are not going to be in control again. That is why, that is among the reasons they want to implement these microchips, so that even if you have the money, yes, even if you as a TBC, you have the money in billions, in millions, as soon as they implement that microchips in your hand, you are finished. They will gain control over you. They will gain control over whatever you are doing in your house. You have no freedom again. So I still keep on repeating the same question, which is my topic. Do you want to be a slave? Then, if no, say no to microchips. If no, say no to microchips. It's just like a joke. This is just like a play. And if we keep silent, if we are quiet, it will manifest, which it has been agenda. They have been planted this agenda. They are just waiting for a day. They don't sleep. When we sleep in the night, they do not sleep. They are there because these are the agents of Lucifer. These are the agents of Satan. Because this is the final hour of Satan. It is the final hours of Satan. So many videos. Go to the YouTube and make research. You will see so many videos, so many broadcasters, so many doctors that are against these microchips, that says it is an evil plan for human body. Not everything that the government said, not everything that the elite said, you will just accept it. The reason why they are there in control is because of what they have. And TBC has made it possible for everybody that has the TBC coins to be wealthy, to be a millionaire and to be a billionaire. So what will now happen when you have those billions and millions of dollars in your wallet, but you don't have freedom? What will happen? If you have those things, you don't have freedom. That simply means you are nothing. That simply means you are finished. That simply means you are not a human being. You are nobody. Because one shot, you are finished. They can kill you at any time. Yes. We need to be wise. We need to be wise. As a Tibetan, we need to be wise. Kringle Society have brought us together. It has united us together from all over the world. And Kringle Society, TBC community, we are not only after the money in our wallet. The most important thing is the freedom. The freedom that we are fighting for. Not only the money. Some people are ignorant of this community. Some people are ignorant of what this man is trying to do. The Chris Kringle. Some people are ignorant of what he's trying to do. From the beginning, it's now I begin to understand the mission of the man. I salute him, because without him, I would have known what I know today. One of the things that is happening in the whole world today, I try making a research. Yes, it's because of TBC. So this is a live broadcast. Please subscribe to this my channel and support me in this. No matter how my video is old, no matter how my face is not clear, subscribe. I will promise, and I promise that I'll keep on making the video to be clear, and I'll keep on bringing and exposing the plans of the elite to my viewers, so that we will be vigilant, so that we will know what to say and action to take whenever they plan any other evil plan against humanity. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Mr. Kringle's. Sorry, may God bless Chris Kringle. May God bless TBC communities, and may God bless Kringle Society. Thank you. See you next time.